All right, guys, so we are back at it again. Went ahead and decided to do another load tonight, or another video at least with a load. So we got another load of forklifts, the exact same ones I think that we had last time. So those are the Bobcat ones. And I just picked up this Bobcat DLC, and I'm going to try to move around. Maybe you can kind of get an eyeball on what these Bobcat forklifts look like. Not bad little things, so they're pretty good. But so anyhow, yeah, we got this load here. It's going down to Peoria. So I'll show the map real quick. We ain't never been there yet, or I haven't at least. So it's gonna not Peoria. It's going to Moline. I might have to redo my thing, but that's okay. Yeah, we're going down here to Moline, which is another town I need to discover. So that'll put another notch in the old belt, so to speak. When we come out to this intersection, I might look at this viewpoint right here and see if we can go up kind of past it and flip around into it. This is a one-way road right here, so maybe take a look at it real quick on the way out of town. But other than that, we'll just get going because no point wasting a lot of time. It's not a long ride though, so it's a good thing. So let's get back in the truck, get our stuff going again. Hope everybody's doing pretty good. I'm actually feeling half decent again for once. My feet are starting to bother me a little bit, so I don't know if I'm gonna do any more runs after this. We'll kind of see how I feel afterwards. I've noticed that sometimes getting up and moving around sometimes helps, or just kicking my feet up on the footstool under there. So sometimes I can just go watch a video or something, like a 30-minute or so video on YouTube, and it makes a big difference. Yeah. Yeah, it's looking pretty good. Because I'm right here in the city, and my frame rates are really nice and everything. So it looks like we'll have enough room down here. It's a pretty wide road right here. Let's go down here and see if we can. Be interesting to get into. If we can turn on the side road, make it a little easier.
Keep right, and then continue straight.
Yeah, that makes it a little bit better. So straightened out again. All right, shut this off. Check this out. Like I said before, I do enjoy these viewpoints. It gives you some extra views of the city or the area you're in, which is pretty cool. Pretty old looking building. Not super old, but old enough. There's a photo thing. I took the photo of this here, this memorial. A photo trophy for that one. It's a pretty cool looking building. It's Chase Bank, but it's probably the ATS banking game. That's a pretty cool looking building. Yeah, they did pretty good. Some nice detail in here. Stuttering there when it did change, which is kind of weird. You would think this would be more like a MP4 video or something like that in here. I don't think it's using my internet, even if it is. I mean, the thing I'm using internet for right now is I'm listening to Spotify, which I know you guys can't hear, so I apologize. So just have to turn your own music on. All right, let's get it going. Got that one out of the way at least.
Keep left. continue straight.
Well, if we actually have to turn up here, if it's just a hard curve or what.
Keep right, and then turn right.
Oh, it is a right-hand turn. Okay. A little.
Turn right.
Okay, sorry about that. I know it makes a pop sound when I hit the mute on my mic. I had to cough and try not to do that in y'all's ears.
Keep left, and then turn left.
Throat's kind of scratchy right now or something. I don't know.
Turn left. Keep left.
I'm a little quiet, guys. I'm trying to think of stuff to talk about. My mind's drawing a blank. A lot of times when I'm playing this, I have my music going. I usually have it on speakers. I don't have my headphones on, so I can get to enjoy the quality sound of speakers versus these headphones don't sound that great. But I'll just be riding along with some music, singing along with some of the songs I know and stuff like that. Almost go into highway karaoke mode at times. Get really going singing, which is something I really enjoy, is singing. Always been one of my favorite things.
Keep right.
Do a little water slide right there. Be a lot of fun in the summer, wouldn't it?
Keep right, and then turn right.
Summer's coming upon us. I'm dreading it a little bit. Next month I gotta go to Michigan and get my trailer, but when I go up there I gotta work on it first. Last summer I went to try to get the rest of my stuff. I had 2 trucks and 2 trailers up there, so I took a friend with me, and we took a rental car and rode up there. We made a 1-day drive, about 14-16 hours, one shot. Went up there and got one of the trucks so we could turn the rental car in, and had to do some stuff there before we could get going. And then went to get going and whatnot, and
Keep left.
one of my trailers I'd bought brand new wheels and tires. It was a really good deal, so I did that. And my old roommate wanted the old wheels and tires, and so he made a deal that if he switched them out for me, I would let him have the old wheels. He was gonna clean them up and paint them for his trailer. And so more or less what happened was that we forgot to torque the lug nuts. You know, I was kind of helping him do the job anyways, and so I should have thought about it, but I didn't. And they didn't get torqued. Well, we got about an hour and a half roughly from there. We stopped at a truck stop to I can't remember if I stopped to get fuel or maybe get something to eat. I can't remember why we stopped there. But when I pulled in the parking lot, I noticed that one of the tires was wobbling. I'm like, what the world is going on here? So I get out and look, and all the lug nuts had backed off big time, and it tore up the threads and everything. So we went around back, and I had to jack it up, and the trailer was overloaded. So I had to ramp it up and then jack it up, and to get the tire at least enough off the ground to, you know, put it back on. And I had my cordless impact with me, which helped. So I go to do all that, get it all together, and I torqued it and everything seemed fine. Well, by then it was starting to get late, so we went and got a hotel room. Got up the next morning, we went back over the same truck stop so I could put air in my airbags.
Keep right.
And
Exit right.
we got on the interstate. Well, my friend, she's driving the Ford dually, which hadn't been ran in a while. Well, of course neither one of them had, but she was driving in. I told her how to pump the fuel from the big auxiliary tank under the main tank, and we noticed that it needed to be transferred. So I said, well, when we get on the highway, just get rolling for a little bit and then turn it on. Well, she turned it on as soon as we got on the highway. We'll get back to that in a minute. So we're cruising along, and we're on the road maybe 15-20 minutes, and I feel something. It felt weird, and I looked at my left mirror, and one of my tires is rolling down the hammer lane, and I'm only driving 60 miles an hour. So I'm like, what in the world? So I hit the shoulder. She told me that when that happened, that she saw a bunch of sparks. Well, the suspension hit the ground, and it sheared off the U-bolts, and it lost one piece of the actual leaf spring, and it lost the spring holder. All that was gone, and the tire went off in the median somewhere. I couldn't find it. I didn't know where it was. Well, I found it the next day and grabbed it, but it was trashed by then anyways. So we're sitting on the shoulder of an interstate, and she's behind me. I told her, so I'm just going to literally put the truck in first gear. That's a manual. I said, I'm just going to idle in first gear at like 3 mile an hour, 4 mile an hour, whatever it does, to the exit up ahead, and at least get over onto the get off ramp where it would be a little bit safer. And so we did that, and she'd already finished pumping the fuel, and we're up in that wide area, and I called another friend of mine who was actually my old boss and asked him if he knew if there was any shops in that town where I'd exited at that could come out and help me out, and he didn't know of any places. So he said, I'll be out there in a little bit. So he drove out there, and I'm glad he did. I was really grateful for it. But he came out, he brought a drum and a wheel, because I had all the lug nuts had sheared off, and we basically just wanted to get off the road. So we kind of band-aided it and got it off the road, and that was good for the time being. But unfortunately, it wasn't going to get me far. So we got off the highway into a big parking lot at a big hardware store. I can't remember what hardware store it was. And we went in there and was trying to buy parts, but none of the studs were the right diameter to fit in mine. So that baffled us. So I ended up having to leave the trailer there. Well, in the meantime, before we even got off the road, my friend said the truck dies. And I told her, so we'll just start the truck back up. It just does goofy things once in a while. She goes, I did. She goes, and it's not running right. So I go back and check it out, and it sounded like an old tractor. It's just plop, 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 plop. So I knew something wasn't right. So I changed out the fuel filter. That didn't change nothing.
Turn left.
And what I'm thinking is, I think it's got water in the fuel, but being that it's up there and I'm down here, kind of hard to work on. And so I got to try to get that figured out. So we ended up having to trailer that back to my old roommate's place, and I pulled the enclosed trailer back to his place, got it kind of together and limped it back there, and ended up just bringing my flatbed with the Bronco here, and got all that done with. So I got to get all that figured out, and I'm going to order parts. Oh, I made my achievement. Prairie State, discover at least 8 cities in Illinois. Nice. Okay, anyhow, so I bought I purchased a jack the other day. It's an electric scissor jack, and supposedly is rated for like 5 or 8 tons or something like that, and it looks low profile enough that I can maybe get it under that trailer. And my plan is to order some parts. I'm going to order new leaf springs, because I noticed that I had cracked leaf springs, and I'm also going to order brake kits because it needs brakes, and the brake kits come with drums, all the seals, bearings, everything all brand new, and it even comes with new lug nuts and all that stuff. So I'm going to buy that kit and put that together, and hopefully get that trailer back down here. So I got to order those parts. And I'm probably going to order a air compressor that I can use. I need to work on my truck.
Turn right.
I think the batteries are dead, so I got to put at least 1 battery, if not 2 batteries on it. And I need to find the air leak in my airbags and get that fixed. But I'm going to drive that with all the parts down there. Or up there, I mean. Sorry. But, so yeah, that was a long, crazy story, but it's true. You know, like they say, things happen. Yep, there's a gate bar right here. Come on, open her up. Come in. Alright, so what's going to be the easiest way to get? It's like over here. Where do they want this? A lot of room in here. Say that now, I'll probably eat my words in a minute. Down here, okay. Now let's park it this time. See how we do. If I'm gonna hit that wall or not. It's not gonna work too well, is it? Straighten up a little bit here. That's looking better. Yeah, check it out. Almost like a half professional did it. There's where they want it. Set a brake. Also turn the engine off. You can have it. See how we did here. Excellent delivery. Alright guys. That pretty much does it. I'm unhooked from it, but still under my truck. Or I'm under it. So alright guys, well I hope you enjoyed the ride and the chit chat and the wild story when I tried to go up and get my stuff. I got some of it, but still got more to get. So anyways, I hope y'all enjoyed and I will catch y'all on the next one. See ya.